Take a fucking gander here.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Just only playing a little snippet. Just a little snippet. Happy Tuesday, November 5th. Little election tonight. I hope your candidate wins. So I'll be praying for you all. We're gonna have a quick show tonight. My boy AJ, who's in the back, I'm gonna keep him back there for a bit. He's hanging out in the green room. Not sure why it's called green room. We can talk about that later. He's leaving. He left. Again, happy Tuesday. Thanks for taking a few minutes out of this insane historic day. And yeah, we got some shit we're gonna go over. There is a little convention this weekend that we're gonna get into. Talk a little bit about Halloween, and I don't know. That's about it. But I'm gonna bring the man in. We haven't been on a little bit, so AJ,
Hey!
what's going on, man?
Well, you called me out when I got up and walked away. I didn't think that you could see that. I wanted to get some nourishment for this epic stream we're about to have.
Some nourishment.
I'm just trying to, stay up on it. Trying to keep this body tight.
How's the speaking of tight bodies, how's the arm going?
It's good. I had a 4-week checkup yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the brace is, but she said I don't have to wear the brace anymore, which is kind of crazy because I thought I was going to be in a cast, and then I didn't even get a cast. She told me I was good to ride. Then she said I could ride my motorcycle too. So that's cool. Yeah, it's good.
Good, man. Your tattoo isn't too fucked up. You're definitely gonna have to retouch it. The H is a little screwed up, so.
Yeah, it was. I mean, most of my tattoos are bad already anyway, so who cares? This is way more badasser.
It is. You gonna keep it like that, or are you gonna touch it up?
Nah, I'll probably just leave it alone. Cool story.
Okay. Cool story. It's like, dude, why is your H all fucked up?
The fucking chicks will dig it, dude.
They will.
And I like girls because I'm not a gay man. What would make you think I was a gay man, Brian?
I don't know.
I'm not gay at all, dude. I love girls. All right.
Breaking news, everyone. AJ Good is into women. So
yeah, totally straight, dude. You know girls with their fucking boobs.
I do.
All right, I'm sorry.
I do. Speaking of boobs, my mom's here. What's going on, Mom?
Mama.
Happy Tuesday, Mom. Hope you got out and voted. So AJ, let's just get into it. We're gonna have a quick one tonight.
That's what
I want to be respectful of other people having shows as well. So what's going on in your world? You got some shit coming up. Can you indulge everyone and we can get a little more detail tonight? What's going on with you?
Well, I'm panicking, crying, throwing up, pooping, pissing, because we have, what is today? Tuesday? Wednesday, Thursday. Holy shit. Okay, we got 2 days till setup, and then Friday is Palefest, and it's the biggest weekend of my life. And every Palefest weekend becomes the biggest weekend of my life, but this is quite literally going to be like the biggest one so far. So yeah, no pressure.
No pressure. So if you've been living under a rock, or if someone's been living under a rock, can you tell people what Palefest is and what, just go a little bit into more depth and what to expect for the weekend?
So the simple answer is that it is the world's leading mask, monster, and metal festival. But if you're more in tune with the House of Masks like universe, then it's essentially just a House of Masks fest. It's like an amalgamation of everything that we like. So We've got dozens and dozens of vendors that make masks, and not just people that are making masks. Like we got the dudes that are into the stuff that everybody here's into. So it's like the guys that make masks for Sleep Token or for Slipknot or for Mudvayne or like all the stuff that we think is cool. It's those dudes. It's not just some random dudes. So that's sick. And we really started implementing music stuff into it. So the part that I get the most excited about, and probably like the part of the show that I think most people get the most excited about, is the concert aspect. So we got a almost completely new lineup this year. I think Bather is the only band returning, and that's just because they're like the local hometown heroes. So we got Bather, and then we've got a list of bands that we've never ever had perform at any of our stuff. So,
and what bands will be performing?
We got Bather. Obviously, they get their own headlining show on Friday that closes out a battle of the bands that'll be happening all day during the convention. And then on Saturday, we have the Convalescence, which is like a black metal band, death metal band, something in between. We have Green Jelly, which is like just weird to even think that that's like, I mean, old people know about Green Jelly. And then we have a band that I'm really excited about, Kala. Some young up and comers they just have this crazy energy that reminds me a lot of like hectic early Slipknot shows. I hate to make the Slipknot comparison because it's not like Slipknot syndrome, but their shows are very energetic and very heavy, and I'm excited for that one for sure.
Good, man. So Green Jelly, there's a little song that they had that was pretty big. What, about 35 years ago? Am I right?
How does that even happen? Literally, it's like that's just a nursery rhyme, right? And they just made it into a song and got huge from it.
They made it a little heavier. Their video is the shit. So if you guys have never seen it, go check it out. Not right now, but after the show tonight. Green Jelly. What's it, like Little Pig, or is it Three Pigs? What's the song?
Three Little Pigs.
Three Little Pigs. Thank you.
Yeah.
And yeah, definitely go check it out. That's pretty cool that they're performing.
Dude, I won't lie. When that was like Bishop's thing, he's like, dude, I think I can get Green Jelly. And I'm like, okay, cool. And he was like so excited about it. And I didn't understand why. Because to me, I'm like, they haven't been relevant for a long time. We started showing me videos of their current tours, like leading up to this. And dude, they pack the house and their shows look sick. I actually think that that's going to be a really, really cool thing. So, yeah.
Have you been listening to Green Jelly a lot lately, or?
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Just like trying to brush up on their stuff, so you know what to expect.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool. I kind of like it the way that it is. Like, how often do I get to go to something that I'm like unfamiliar with?
Yeah, that's good, man. Well,
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing that. And then if you can go a little bit more on what to expect from Friday and Saturday. So you have a bunch of vendors coming. Can you talk about anyone in particular you're looking forward to seeing, or that there's a big to do, like a bunch of people talk about, like, yo, I can't wait to see, like, will Distortions be there this year?
This will be the first year that they're not there. I think that they will be celebrating their anniversary or some sort of vacation, which is cool. We could not fault them for that. So,
No.
But they're always we always have stuff by them, so they're there in spirit.
Good.
I mean, if I'm talking about like guests that I'm excited about, I love having Sleazy there. That'll never get old to me. Just like having one of my favorite Guar members and Guar artists in attendance is cool to me. I'll tell you what, I'm excited for the food trucks that we've got, because we've never really had food trucks, and we rallied up like some legit locals. So I go to the coffee hub every morning, and it's just like my home away from home. I literally stay there drinking my coffee until it's time to come here and work. And they got a coffee truck just in time to do this. So like we'll have good like Chillicothe stuff and coffee to drink. And then, like, I don't know some of the new guys, so that'll be interesting for me to get to know them. But we have returning artists that I absolutely love, like Mike Covert. He's been there, I think, every year except the first year. Alexander Titanium makes like insane stuff, and he puts a lot of love and like craftsmanship into his like presentation too. So the booth is like just as cool to look at as just about anything else. Joshua Everett's, that's like my homie. He's the one that like we knocked the Sid stuff out, the gold mask and stuff. So I'm sure that he'll have some sick ass shit at his little booth. So
That's cool.
oh, Lonnie from the UK. I can't forget about Lonnie. Lonnie's my favorite people. Comes from the UK every year. He's been to every Palefest, come from the UK. And he's been doing crazy shit too. Like he made the sleep token masks that everybody was like in love with or hated. So,
And I'm guessing he'll be bringing some of those.
He might have some on display. I'm not sure. I really highly doubt that he would be allowed to sell anything like that.
Yeah, so I guess a dumb question, because I don't know. If you've created a mask for, let's say, Slipknot or Sleep Token or a band like that, and you've created the mask, do you own the mask? Is that like yours, or is that the band's? Like they purchase like the rights to that mask? How's that work?
It's their likeness. And with bands like that, there's like heavy contracts about not even like letting reproductions get out there, let alone for like profit or whatever. So there are like certain ways you can work stuff into contracts. There have been like stuff that we've done for like movies where it was like, we're going to do these like under this circumstance, but we also want to be able to sell like 10 special edition like artist copies that aren't like so mass produced. They like literally look like the ones that end up in the show, in the movie or whatever. So it's all circumstantial, but for the most part, it's a big no to even let like copies get out there.
Okay. I had no clue. So that's interesting. So let's say a Sleep Token mask that he comes out with. So
Yeah.
he can have it on display, right? Like he can show like, hey, I created this. Like this is my, my artwork, but he can't sell it, right?
Yeah, I would assume that's probably how it goes. I'm sure that he probably like these guys are like professional, so they know to like ask permission on any move that they make anyways. But yeah, I would assume that if he asked permission and they said yeah, then everything's fine, but he just definitely could not sell those.
Gotcha. Cool. Good to know. I had no idea, because if it were me and I was creating, I'm like, I'm gonna put them shits online.
Yeah. Yeah, you would be sued and blackballed right out of the industry.
Well, good to know. Good
Yeah.
to know. And I bet a bunch of people were like, oh man, now you know. Morris Mass says, I'm ready. Everyone say hi when you see me at Palefest 3D. What's going on, Morris Masks? Can you tell us a little bit about Morris Masks?
I can't. I don't think he has. Does he have a booth?
I don't know.
I don't think that's a vendor. I don't think that that's a vendor.
Oh, it's not a vendor? He's just going to be there in attendance?
I would assume so. Let me check. Yeah, he's definitely not a vendor. We didn't release him or anything. So yeah, he's just probably coming to hang.
That's awesome.
But we will say hi.
Definitely. So what's your goal for this convention? So you're going to be there, right? And obviously just pimping all this out. This is yours and Bishop's brainchild, right?
Yep.
What are you looking to accomplish, and what's your goals for the weekend?
Well, I'd mostly just like for it to not be a big failure. I always get really worried like the 2 weeks leading up to it that everything's going to flop and no one's going to show up and everybody's going to have a bad time. And I stress about it like literally into the show till I realize that everybody's having a good time and that it's not a total failure. And Bishop's the opposite. He's like, we're going to fucking smash this. It's going to be so sick. I'm pretty sure everything is done and taken care of. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I just want everyone to have fun. That was my main thing last year when I was walking around, and the first year was just like, I didn't get a chance to make it away from my table too much, but I made a couple of rounds and just checked with everybody to be like vendors, like, you guys good? You having a good time? You making money? Like, is everything good? And everybody said that it was great. So I just want the vendors to be happy and the people that show up and see the show to be happy.
Good, man.
Yeah.
And you have a table there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are you selling anything? Are you selling merch? Are you showing masks? Like, what's your table going to be?
Yeah,
like?
I've got I have some little odds and ends for sale. I dug up a bunch of stuff out of the vault that I think is pretty special, and the people that know about that seem to think that it's going to do pretty well. And then I've got like merch. I have one special merch release that I think is like really cool. And then a couple shirts that are new that we've never done before, long sleeves that I think are pretty sick, just normal stuff like that. And then print stickers, just the basic stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
And who's going to be manning your booth? Will it be you?
I'll be there for most of it, just because it's like a never-ending cycle of like people want to take pictures, and it makes sense to do that while they're there purchasing stuff so that they don't have to come back or go somewhere else or whatever. And my mom always helps run like the money side of it, and then my friend Madison, she's like my A1. She's like my right-hand man. Fucking, she'll take the picture for the people on their phone or whatever too, or just get me whatever I need. She's very legit. So that'll be the Three Musketeers.
Good.
And I have a security guy because people are weirdos. And I have a couple of photographers that are there. I'm going to try to make them focus on shooting more of the event and less of just me this time. Like, it was kind of weird last year.
So wait. You have security for you or just for the show? Like, can you elaborate a little more? Because I need to know.
The show itself has security, and we always have police officers there, like in uniform and stuff. But I have a security guy. People are fucking weirdos, man.
What is the weirdest thing that you've been asked or that put you in a position that you're like, you know what? I think I need security. Can you elaborate a little further on that?
I mean, there's definitely stories that I can't tell about how weird people have been, but no, I don't think that anybody would be dumb enough to show up and do it. We've already kind of like made our message like the dudes just walk around at all of our events with like AK-47s. So it's like a very like, is this worth it to you? You know, whatever threat you decided to make on Reddit or whatever. But I was trying to find a picture of my dude. Oh yeah, right there. This is like the fucking hardest image you'll ever see.
That guy on the right is crazy looking. Oh wait, that's you.
That's a girl. It's less about because we have like metal detectors and security that like it's just like a show. It's like getting into a concert, you know.
Right.
The way that we run that is like very like that. And I don't think that somebody necessarily gonna walk up and like do something dumb, but you never know. People are fucking nuts. And also a lot of people don't know like boundaries. So even if they don't mean to do something weird, there's a lot of like, hey, you can't be back here or like wander into a green room with the band or whatever. So we just need people that can say no to other people.
Sure. And so you just have to have some security for just peace and making sure everything goes proper, right? So it's just not a fucking clusterfuck, right?
Yeah. You just never know.
No, that's good. You know, but you know you're the man when you have security. I've never had security. I don't think I ever will. But if I'm hanging out with you, perhaps I'll have some security.
It's pretty badass.
It is pretty badass.
I like it.
Is there any other point in the year that you have security, or is it just a Palefest thing?
I've gotten really good about not telling people where I'm going. So usually if I'm on a trip, like at like Sick New World in Vegas or whatever, I just didn't post about it until it was done so that nobody would know. And that makes me feel a lot better. We had security at Sonic because that's like a hometown show. Well, not hometown, it's Columbus. It's in Ohio, whatever. I don't know. There's little random times.
Okay. So I'm curious to get your answer. I already know it, but AJ, you know I'm gonna have to ask this question. Discoverage election. Do you like the band Ghost? I have no idea what that middle part is. Maybe I'm a little slow, which I am. But I know you're not a huge fan of Ghost now, but you enjoyed them back in the day. Am I correct?
Yeah, back when they were cool and it wasn't the Tobias Ford show. Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked that. I really want to know what she meant to say there, though. Or he, whatever. I don't fucking know.
The will there be any like Slipknot masks type of stuff for sale? Do you know? Or
Yeah.
like Ghost or Sleep Token or any shit like that?
I don't know about Sleep Token, but I do know that some of our vendors definitely make Slipknot related stuff. Conversions. I don't know about Ghost stuff either. I would say that, I mean, it's the mass convention and it's like the metal convention. So I would say that just about anything that you could dream up in those two worlds probably be there in some capacity.
Yep.
We're going mobile. Sorry. I'm not very
All right.
professional.
Where we go in the bathroom?
My pizza got delivered.
Ooh, what'd you get?
It's just a cheese pizza, but it's from this place called Jerry's. It's local and it's the best.
So you just rock out with cheese pizza? That's your shit? You're like Dave Portnoy? Just going cheese
It depends
pizzas?
where it's from. I like pepperoni and shit, but sometimes places make the pepperoni too spicy.
Okay. What about sausage? Big sausage fan?
Nah, I don't fuck with sausage. I don't really fuck with sausage.
So AJ, as you're going to pick up your pizza from Domino's, your girl Aubrey messaged a $9.99 super duper chat. She says she can't wait to see your face. She didn't say that actually. She just said can't wait. I wanted to embellish a little.
I think she's on her way here right now.
She lives in Alaska, I believe.
Yeah.
Juneau. So, which I respect a lot that she's coming from Alaska to come to Chillicothe, Ohio. And if I had a coffee stand or a coffee shop in Chillicothe, it would be called Chillicothe. There you go. You're welcome.
There is one.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a coffee truck called Chillicothe.
Fuck. I thought I just came up with that.
Nope.
Again, I think I'm smarter than I am. So, but no, I respect the shit that Aubrey is flying in from Alaska. That's probably like a short hour-and-a-half flight from Alaska to Ohio. So that's pretty cool that she's that committed to coming. So
she's the real deal, dude.
God bless.
People don't even know. They'll never know.
So Genocide also says, no, I'm a girl. And that was my Android phone talking for me. So now we got that cleared up. So that's good. So thanks, Genocide. Thanks for tuning in.
How do you have an Android?
It's all right. You're still cool. Rocking a Vans hat in the picture. So that's all right.
Brian's all nice. And I'm like, why do you have a fucking Android?
Also, there's Grayson W13 says AJ show Pissfoot. What is Pissfoot?
Pissfoot's my bud, dude. He's my guy. He's a little spirit skeleton that I got last year, and I love him.
Oh, that's the one that you got, and you were like so pumped to get.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I remember that video. Yeah,
I love him. He is the fucking man.
Why is he called Pissfoot?
Well, I do this thing where I try to get my audience involved, and I'm like, hey, like the best name in the comments with the most votes is what we'll name him because he needs a name. And then the internet just sucks. So they're all like, Boner Bill, this is original. Like just stupid, dumb names that suck. But then one person was like, you should call him Pissfoot. And I was like, that's fucking sick. So I vetoed what was going on, and he's been Pissfoot ever since.
That's awesome.
Pissfoot's just a good name.
Pissfoot's a dope name. I just didn't know if there was a story behind it, like just a little urination on some feet, something. Nope.
Maybe one day.
One day, just a little urine.
Maybe Palefest weekend will turn into Pissfoot weekend.
Sounds good. I think Bishop would be into it.
Oh yeah,
Bishop. I support it. There you go. Before we say hi to a few people who are here, Jerry Worth says, I hate AJ Good. Can't wait to see your coverage / highlights of Palefest. because I'm a loser and can't make it out this year. Jerry, thank you so much for funding me and under the bus. Much appreciated. It's okay. You're no loser. And we all hate AJ Good.
Yeah.
Which I find amusing. I hate AJ Good, but yet it's the show of love and camaraderie.
I can't lose.
No, you can't. I hate AJ Good and I hate Steven Singer. That's the jeweler that's in Philadelphia, I would always say.
Fuck that guy. Oh my shit, man.
Question. Is it disrespectful to dress as Joey or Paul for Halloween? I'm gonna take this one, AJ. No.
Okay.
I think it's awesome. If you make a mockery out of it, that's one thing. But if you're doing it like an homage to, fuck yeah, that's the shit. So that's my answer. What about you?
No, I agree. I mean, you're literally just paying homage to somebody who's very well known for looking away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a clown for Halloween when I was like 23. Or actually when volume 3 came out that year. So 2004, so I was 23. So yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm alive, but I get stoked when I see people dress up like me. So doing it for someone who's deceased only seems like even more of like an honor.
Did you get any pictures of people who were AJ Good for Halloween?
Yeah, there was one person that stopped in. I took a picture with them.
That's awesome.
It was legit. It was really fucking good. It was this girl. Yeah, there it is.
That's the shit.
Right. Yeah, she fucking pretty much nailed it.
That's great. Did you ever meet her before?
Yeah, she's a local, and she's like, I don't know if you'd call her a fan or a friend or what, but she's cool. She came to the open house the year before that, and I tattooed her once.
No, that's cool.
I don't fucking know. My brain doesn't work good.
Are you doing any tattoos this weekend, or you won't have time?
No, I won't have time, and I hate tattooing, and my arm's still technically broken, so I'm like using that as like an excuse to not fucking do anything.
Sure.
People are like, "Can I get a tattoo?" And I like have the brace on just for that answer, and I'm like,
I can't.
Clearly, I can't do this, but I'm out
AJ,
riding wheelies.
It's your other hand that you tattoo with. I still can't.
Stretching hand.
Yeah.
But then I go ride wheelies, and they're probably like, "What the fuck, guy?" I got my big bike back, the bike that was in the accident. I got it back 2 days ago, and I've been fucking ripping.
Was it fucked up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's not anymore.
It's all fixed.
It's all fixed.
That's what insurance does, right?
Yeah, they'll fix my bike, but they won't fucking get our event covered. That's for fucking sure. What a nightmare that was.
Insurance sucks, especially nowadays.
Yeah, it was fucking bizarre how oddly specific they were about shit. Like when an insurance company is using the word mosh pit, whatever. That's weird.
Yep. So before I get to a few questions in the chat and some more shit about Palefest, just want to go through. There's 84 people watching right now. So I just want to say thank you for taking a few minutes away from this amazing election night, pretty historical election, that you're going to come hang out with us for a few. I feel honored, but I know everyone's here for AJ, but still, I'm a part of it. I ride AJ's coattails.
They're not being taken away from the election. They're fucking escaping the election.
Exactly.
They're like, we don't want to deal with those two idiots. We're going to deal with these two idiots.
There we go. So real quick, I just want to, there's a few people we'll just quickly say hi to, and then we'll keep going. So Aubrey, who's mid-flight right now, coming to see AJ. So that's awesome. Ricardo Bocanegra. I got to watch what I say there. The third.
Whoa, brother.
Trasero. But AJ, I need you to tattoo my hourglass design on me. He'll hook you up at some point, just not this weekend.
I don't even think he's coming.
No?
I don't think so.
Morris Mask says vote for AJ. What's going on, Morris Masks? Thanks for stopping in. And anyone, if you want me to say hi real quick to you, just say hello. And
Give us money.
Yeah, definitely. Robert Ayala. Hi, everyone. What's going on, Robert? There's a few people here. My girl, Patty Dill. Patty, what's going on? Great to see you. I will not be on tomorrow night. Tomorrow night will be Kurt, Caleb, and Jay. They're going to be getting nasty with some Nerd Halen and some Van Halen. So go, everyone say hi to them tomorrow night. But I should be on next week, though. Genocide. Love you. Thanks, Genocide. Thanks for stopping in. Steve Brand, my man. If you guys have a moment, this dude can absolutely rip on the guitar. He's fucking gross. He's on Friday nights. It's called Guitar Universe with my boy Quentin James. So if you get a chance, go check him out. Steve Brand is filthy. So if you want to watch someone just kill it, check it out. Jason Lee was Oscar Pistorius for Halloween this year, which is dope. I hope everyone knows who he is. Do you know who Oscar Pistorius is?
No, but when you said Jason Lee, I thought you meant like the Jason Lee.
Jason Lee, like Brody from Mallrats?
Like My Name is Earl.
Yeah.
Which I know him only for My Name is Earl and skateboarding, because he was like a big fucking good skater way back in the day. So I don't know his movies and shit, but now he's like a photographer and he's like kills it.
Wait. You've never seen Mallrats?
Nope.
Are you kidding me?
Swear to God.
All right, so we're done with AJ for the night, guys. He has not seen Mallrats, which is real big disappointment. But luckily, I love AJ. I'm gonna bring him back. I'm gonna let this one slide, but you have to go. You have to go see it. It's a great movie.
You think that I would like it?
You would.
All right, we'll see.
It's a Kevin Smith movie. Do you like Kevin Smith movies?
Don't know.
Awesome. So you're gonna go watch it next week after Palefest. Definitely.
Okay.
And that's actually the movie that, like, when I was 16 when I saw it. Jason Lee's character is Brody Bruce. So when I was 16, I'm like, when I have a son someday, he's going to be named Brody. My son Brody is from that movie. So, little fun fact.
I gave all the girls that work at the coffee hub and the one guy that works down at the coffee hub like gay versions of their names. So Caden is Gaden, and Crystal is either Crystal Meth or Lispel because she has a lisp. And there's like a bunch of them, but there's a girl down there named Brody, and I was like, yeah, that's bad enough. So I just call her Brody. But I could call her Chody or Scrody.
Scrody.
Yeah. But I walk in and I say, Brody.
Snoochie Boochies. Also, getting back to Oscar Pistorius, he is also known as the Blade Runner. He is an amputee, or doesn't have legs, and he was in the Special Olympics, I believe, and he also killed his girlfriend. He was in jail, but if you took away
talking to us right now,
not Jason Lee, but he was Oscar Pistorius, not the foot, just the whole Oscar Pistorius for Halloween. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Damn, you just took me on a wild journey, like real quickly in my brain. What the fuck?
Amanda Champion says, I'll see you in 3 days.
Woo!
Get the security ready.
We're gonna fucking party.
There we go. What does Ricardo have to say? Boca Negra. Crazy election night is here already. It feels like yesterday that I was connecting with AJ during the Ignore Biden and Trump debate live stream.
Fuck them. Fuck them all.
There you go. Let's see who else is here. Again, I saw my girl Patty Dill hanging out. Jerry Wilson says, I seen Corey Taylor is going to be Horror Hound next year. I don't know what that is. Orimoso. There you go.
Yeah.
Like it. We have Wall of Cries here with a simple hi. How are you? Good to
Hey,
see you,
hi,
Wall
how
of
are
Cries. Yeah, just quickly go through. Cody Collins. Damn, now we're dogging on Android users.
Now? We've been dogging on Android users. He probably just now saw that we were dogging on him because he's got a fucking Android.
That's great. Arkansas. Hello. I like to mess around with Arkansas's name. I'll like just throw it a different state, like Missouri rub instead of sauce. I don't know.
They're all sexual.
It is, but also I am a child and I have to make fun of every name. But Arkansas, good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. My boy Christopher Live Sawa is here. Who else do we got? There's some other people. My boy R2 R3 Locking Nut. That guy can also shred. Spiros, my favorite Greek male, is in attendance. Everyone say hi to Spiros. And everyone else who is entering the chat saying hi. Appreciate it. And again, real quick tonight, we're going to have a quick show. AJ and I, we're going to talk a little bit about Palefest, what to expect for the weekend, talk a little bit about Halloween, because then we're going to really have a nice recap of Palefest in a couple weeks. So, so we just wanted to get in front of it since Palefest will be this weekend. All right. So what else can we expect from Palefest? What else is going on? So we have a bunch of booths. We got some food. We have Chilla Coffee. Chilla Coffee going to be there or no?
No.
Fuck.
Nope. Coffee Hub will.
The
And
Coffee
I love
Hub.
the coffee.
Okay. So we have food trucks. We have masked vendors.
That's all like surface level shit. There's this whole thing, and I've started to notice it now in like the groups. I see these kids talking and stuff, and it's the same exact thing that I felt when I was like a teenager going to Mask Fest every year, where I would fucking save up every extra cent that I had, and I would put it in a Mask Fest jar, and then we would take this 3-day weekend that was like a full-on vacation to us. We look forward to it all year. We would get to see our friends that we only got to see during that weekend, and we get to buy things that we could only fucking dream of. And you just have these like crazy cool experiences, and you're hanging out at the hotel at night, just fucking vibing with your friends and nerding out. And that's happening at the fest. Somebody just walked into my house.
I hope it's not a Jehovah's Witness.
It's dingy. But yeah, we started noticing these kids that are like that's what they look forward to. It's fucking sick.
Is that the Watchtower pamphlet talking about the rapture and end times?
Nope. It's a print that my friend Matt shot of me doing a stoppie.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sick. Yeah. Anyways, sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. I see these kids saying the same shit that was exactly how I felt about Mask Fest, except I know that it's better because we are providing a better experience than Mask Fest provided. Not that Mask Fest wasn't fun, but we learned from that convention and the other conventions that we attend, and we make it less of give us money, get your ticket, walk through the shit. Like I've never seen a convention that caters so much to the vendors and the people that are walking in, from like the shit that you get to leave with for no money to the atmosphere that you're in. Like none of these other conventions go all out with like the banners and backdrops for the people vending. Like that's all up to you. Like the people that are there, you know, whatever, setting their own booth up or whatever. And we don't. We like want the whole thing to be like just this like wonderland of like fun shit. And it like watching it become that and hearing these people talk about it that's the coolest thing. So you're literally like, because of these conventions, I met friends that I'd been friends with on the internet for 10 years at a Mask Fest, you know, and that's happening to these kids now. And I know exactly what they're feeling. And I think that's fucking sick.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Are there some cool places for people to go to? So let's say Friday night after, when Palefest dies down for the evening, places for people to go, some cool restaurants, some cool shit and Chilla Coffee. Can you tell everyone about that?
It's funny that you asked that because when I'm done with this stream, I'm going to record a video about things to do while you're staying in Chillicothe. But yeah, dude. So the ones that are like right off the top of my head, obviously in the morning when you wake up and the convention doesn't start until 12:30 at noon, you're still going to want your coffee. Coffee Hub has a legit location right here around downtown. Super cool environment and definitely the best coffee, and the people in there are fantastic and they would love to see you. If you want the best donuts you've ever had in your fucking life, no contest, we have the real Krispy Kreme. It's Krispy Kreme with a C. It was started 10 years prior to the Krispy Kreme with the K that totally ripped them off. Quite literally the best donuts anybody's ever had. I have all these people that come in town, like my friends from like New York or Vegas or whatever, and they're like, well, I don't know, we got fucking voodoo donuts. And I'm like, I don't even argue with them. I'm like, okay, yeah, like whatever. I just let them try it. And I have quite literally had to overnight ship a dozen of these donuts to people before because that's how fucking good they are. They don't argue with me after they try them. So Krispy Kreme, if you're into drinking for some reason, there's a place called Steiner's. It's right around the corner from me. They're the ones that I did that mocktail thing with. So we're promoting like being able to go out to bars and socialize without having to consume alcohol. But also, like, if you don't have a personality, they sell alcohol so you can fucking drink. What are the other ones? Oh, if you want some fast food, Casa del Taco. I eat there literally every single day. I eat there every evening. I eat Casa del. It's like if Taco Bell wasn't complete dog shit. It's local. It's the only, like we have the only one. If you want real food, there's a place right around the corner called Old Canal Smokehouse. Fucking incredible. It's the best brisket and pulled pork you'll ever have, and definitely the best mac and cheese. Every time I order there, I get the brisket and pulled pork combo. It comes with 2 sides, and I just get 2 mac and cheeses. I think that's all I got right now.
That's all you got right now?
Yep.
Good. Cool. Any
we'll have like a shop local booth up there where people can grab menus or vouchers for like 20% off certain restaurants or whatever around here. So yeah.
Cool. Cody Collins says, are there bag policies? So yes, right?
I would assume so. I think you're probably just subject to search like before you walk in. But it's not like you have to have like a clear bag or whatever. Obviously people are coming to shop, so they're going to want to put their shit in these bags and have ease of whatever, but they'll wand you and pat you down and probably want to look through your bag.
Cool. AJ, off topic, but can I draw you for fan art?
I don't know. Can you?
That's a yes.
Yeah, you're allowed. I just don't know if you can.
Ooh, oh, it's a challenge.
May I?
No, I think that'd be cool. So, question I have for you. Have you ever been approached or talked to any, let's say, any festivals, any concerts that say, hey, AJ, we would like to bring Palefest to like a louder than life, one of those types of things, or like a moving tour, kind of like how Slipknot has, their museum, right, for Knotfest, anything like that? Have you been talked about that, or is that something you would like to do?
Not to my knowledge have we been asked, but I also don't think that we're legit yet. You know what I mean? Like we've had great shows and they're fucking awesome, but I think it needs to be like, this is only the 3rd one. I think maybe after like 5 people realize like, oh fuck, like they're for real. And then in terms of like taking it on the road I don't want to do it anywhere other than Chillicothe.
Okay.
Ever. Like, I know Bishop's not like crazy about that because we definitely could take this to Columbus and fucking make bank and everything would be way easier. But to me, like the whole reason that any of this is even able to exist is because of the town and the connections and whatever. So it's just always been important for me to keep it here. But I will say something is going to happen if it keeps growing at the rate that it's growing, because this is the biggest venue that we have. So if we start to like outsell this one, then we're gonna have to fucking do something.
Sure. So the one thing I respect that I and also admire about you, you're a huge fan of Chillicothe, Idaho. That you guys that
You know me.
I know you, and that you really love where you're from.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people you talk to and like, oh, where you're from, and they're like, yeah, the place sucks. It's whatever. You have never once have ever said like, this place is terrible, it's dirty, anything like that. You're just like, this is my home. I love it. This place is the best. Everyone should come here. That's something I love. So that's pretty cool. I just wanted to say that. I admire that.
Well, it's just the truth. Like, my biggest complaint about Chillicothe when I was growing up was that we didn't have cool skate spots like other towns. And that was the only thing that I bitched about. And like, it gets cold. We have all the seasons. That kind of sucks. But dude, it's sick. Anybody that's been here for past Palefest will understand why I want to keep it here, because they walk around and they go to the businesses and they talk to the people that are here and they just like fall in love with the town. And every time I bring somebody here that I'm feeling like self-conscious about it or whatever. Like when I had Tyler here, I was like, fuck, man, like he's used to like sick shit. He fucking loved it. Like all he texts me about is how him and Shelby want to come and just spend like 4 days here, just doing nothing, just fucking hanging out in the city. It's a really cool place with cool people. And the people that fucking talk shit about it are the ones that aren't doing anything. Like it's so easy. It's such an easy out for people to just be like, well, this place sucks and that's why I'm a failure. But if I'm doing this weird autistic niche thing and it's successful here, then you should probably be able to do whatever the fuck you want. You're just not trying.
Gotcha.
I have made a living off of my autism.
Little Tism didn't hurt anyone. That's what I said.
Well, yeah.
I just made that shit up. I never said that before. But anyway, good. Wend nuts. Good spots for spooky photo shoots in/around Chillicothe.
Do you want like cliche spooky, like graveyards? We have some great graveyards. We have a graveyard called Grandview Cemetery. It's been in a couple of my videos. That place fucking rules. But then we also have like weird places. We have like the fucking paper mill is just this mammoth borderline, like it's not abandoned, it's just very run down, these giant fucking smokestacks and dystopian. Yeah, it's real gross and fucked up. I think that's a cool place. You won't have to walk far to find something that looks cool and interesting and spooky.
I saw on, and tell me if I'm wrong, because I probably am.
You're wrong.
So I believe it's Sunday. You are going to have people at the House of Masks. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's when we're going to do the open house. And it's in what's the right word? It's just directly happening at the same time as the first ever House of Masks yard sale.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. So, like outside, it's gonna be like a legit yard sale. Like when I was growing up, yard selling was like our shit on the weekend. So I actually really like that. And I was like, yeah, I just want tables full of fucking masks and stuff that I found at like Halloween hunting or just stuff that I don't have room to display for. On these tables, and literally put like $5 a mask on them, no matter what the fuck they are, so that people can come get cool shit, and I can have room because I definitely need it. And then that'll be the same day that we do the open house. That way, we did it for everybody's sake. Like the people that help us and volunteer and shit love the stuff, so they want to be at the show, seeing the show happen too. And it's not hard. Like people will do it. It just, it sucks when people are here babysitting the building when they want to be up there watching like the cool shit happening. So we figured if we just did it on a day when the convention wasn't running, and Sunday's like the wind down day anyway. So it's just a nice, like easy hangout, like intimate, real, like not hectic thing to just come walk through, check out the museum and fucking maybe buy some cool stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So, a couple questions about, I guess, Palefest and for the House of Masks. So, we talked about just a few minutes ago, but what is your ultimate goal with Palefest? Like you and Bishop, like I know you talked about say possibly have something in Columbus or whatever, or you just want to keep in Chillicothe, but when, and I know you pretty well now.
Inside and out.
Definitely. Sends me nudes every day too. I wake up when he's at the right before he goes to the coffee place, nude. AJ. It's dope.
I'm literally mailing him noodles.
What is your, like, what's a goal? Like, where do you feel that you'd be happy and you're like, this is a success? Like, what's your, is there an end goal for this, or is this something that you do year by year and just kind of see where it takes you?
I definitely don't have an end goal. Like, I think if you have an end goal, then it's like, what happens when you reach it, you know?
Sure. Right.
Uh,
Or is it always like
love-
evolving?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Obviously I would like for it to get as big as it is gonna get and can get and whatever. I don't know. It's just fucking sick to see how much people love it. Like, again, I know exactly what the patrons that are showing up are feeling because I've been there, and I think that they're feeling it even more than I was because I have crafted this for people like me that wanted to go do that or whatever. I don't know. I just think it's every year is the goal. And I really like to, like I said, like for 2 weeks prior, I get into like panic mode where I'm like, fuck, this is gonna suck and it's gonna fail or whatever. And then when the shit's happening, specifically when bands are playing, because that's like the first time from the day that nobody's talking to me and I'm not like catering to somebody else or whatever, and I'm just watching the show itself happen. That is usually the moment when I'm like, okay, like we fucking did it. It's sick. Everything's working. Everybody's having a good time. Like I look out over the audience and kids are just fucking singing, and it's killer. That is the goal every year. If I could just feel that every year, then I'm content.
Awesome. That's cool. Homegirl Aubrey says, just wanted to say I have 30 minutes left on this flight. Can't read. And I'm getting tired now. Aubrey, safe travels. And yeah, I hope you enjoy Palefest this weekend. Maybe we will see you there.
I'll probably see her tonight. She's
She's coming in tonight?
Yeah, she's not too tired. She can swing by. Or tomorrow, I guess.
So
she's my homie.
I know that's your homie. Wendig, I'm so sad I can't go to the House of Mask or even Palefest. I live in Oregon and I'm a kid. It sucks so bad. So what I'd like to say with that is, Wendig, if you're a kid, talk to your parents, make sure it's cool. If you want to email your name and address, I'll send you some merch from Palefest or the House of Masks. So even though you can't be there physically, I will send you something just so you have it. So, but make sure it's cool with your parents, because I don't want some weirdo think like, oh, I was giving my address out to someone. So,
Brian's on a list now.
Yeah, yeah. They keep me like, within a half mile from all schools and daycare facilities. So anyway, talk to your parents if it's cool. If you can email your information, your name, address, and we'll send you some stuff. So try to help out. I've been the kid.
One cool future goal could be getting Slipknot to headline it. This is what I'm talking about. Anyways. Sorry.
That would be the shit if that ever happened. So another question.
Cool, like $800,000.
That ain't shit for you, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I got it laying right here.
I've seen your Roth IRA and your contributions each year. You're maxing out your shit. I love it. Much respect.
Fuck. Who the fuck is Roth?
Shit. I was gonna ask you something. No, fucking my dementia is kicking in. My apologies.
It's probably my fault. I interrupted.
Oh, anyone who's gonna be making an appearance? Like, I don't know if it's a surprise, but like, let's say for example, your boy Tyler. Will he be coming out?
I wish, man. I wish. I have to get him next year.
They're not on tour right now, right?
They are on a jet right now to Lisbon.
Portugal. Spain.
Lisbon?
Lisbon,
Lesbian. That's where they're going.
yeah. Dope.
Yeah, I'd love to get him out here. He's sad every year that he can't make it, but he's also in one of the biggest fucking metal bands there are.
Yeah, tell him we all said hi. Tell him like all like 84 people are watching before. Like, say hey, and just individually just write their name out and just see what he says.
Yeah, every single one.
Every single one.
I'll do that.
Definitely.
I would love to have him. There's people that I really want to come. Like, I would love for Luana to come. I think that she would think that it was really cool. It's people that I care about, their opinion, that I want to see what I've done, so that they can like be proud of me.
Sure. Dude, even though if they can't be there physically, they're seeing this on socials and YouTube and your OnlyFans account. Like they know how well you're doing. So definitely kudos to you. So you don't have to worry about that. Don't sweat it. I'm proud of you.
I just love them.
Not everyone can say, hey, I put together, this is the third convention for something that you love. Like,
yeah,
I think a lot of people, let's say, who are watching this tonight, definitely respect that, which is something like they wish that they could do as well. So I think that's pretty cool.
It is weird that it's a real thing now. Like, we started in a parking lot and it was just like a weird, like, little friend thing. And then the next year it was like, oh shit, we're like indoors with bands and stuff. And now this year there's like guest lists and writers for the bands and all this fucking crazy shit. It's like a real thing, I think.
Yeah. Bryson Durham says Palefest is the best fest. I've never felt more accepted and positive support from a group of people in my life. Thank you, AJ, Sid, and my Ghost Giving family. So that's pretty cool.
Ghost Gang.
That's what it's all about. What did I say?
Ghost Giving.
Okay.
Brian's too white to know what's up with Ghost Gang. It's okay.
It's true. I'm notoriously Caucasian. My apologies in advance for my whiteum. So thank you. And Patty's right. Currently, we have 8,000 people watching. So want to say thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight. It is 9 p.m. Polls are closing on the East Coast. And again, AJ really hopes that your candidate wins. And
I hope that your candidate suffers a horrible fucking accident.
Yeah.
I hope I hope that they both suffer a terrible accident. I hope that they're flying to wherever they're flying and their fucking jets hit each other.
That would be ironic.
And then we get a fucking dictator. Oh. Like an actual dick potato. And then we're under a dictator chip. It's a fucking potato chip that's just shoved into all the urethras of everyone who votes. You deserve sadness.
Yeah. Aubrey says, alrighty, Lash Hat, I'm about to land soon and I'm hopping off. Have fun at Palefest, everyone.
Be safe. Be safe on that drive.
My boy Jimmy Biter, aka the Nibblers here. What's up, Biter? Hope you're doing well.
Jimmy Nibs, dude.
The Nibs. He's a man. Also, really good guitarist. Super nice guy. Oh, we have Lizard the Maggot here. Which Lizard the Maggot is a female? Because I've made that mistake.
She's a female, and she comes to the stuff, dude.
Yeah, but isn't Lizard from not around here, right?
Utah.
Yeah, Utah is not close.
Comes from Utah every year.
Good deal. Oh, my alarm didn't go off. Hope I'm not too late for the stream. Lizard, also want to let you know you can definitely rewatch this. Make sure you check it out on Under the Bus Network, which would be the network I'm on primarily. And also the House of Mask, which you already know. So, Lizard, thank you for stopping in. Lexi says, hi, guys. And then AJ, what would the best day to go all out costume-wise during the fest?
Well, both days, but I think Saturday is like the big day. I want to see as many costumes as possible. If I'm fucking dressing up, you guys should be dressing up too.
Yeah. How about this? Who would be the president? Who would be VP?
Well, you're older and wiser
And sexier.
and sexier for sure. No doubt about it.
Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate that. My boy Cheeks is here. Brendan B squared, aka Butt Cheeks, aka Cheeks. What's up, Cheeks? Why was I not informed of the show? Damn it. Joke, how's it going, boys? Cheeks, love you. Real quick, AJ did a video for my boy Cheeks for his niece. Yeah, this is a few months back. You were super kind. His niece is a big fan of the House of Mask. Not really of AJ Good, but really the location of the House of Mask. Big fan. And AJ did a video for her 21st birthday, which was pretty dope. So,
I do. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and Cheeks is the man. Super nice guy. He's on with Fruitcake Tony on Saturday nights. Go check him out. Cheeks is one of the nicest, good dudes out there. So definitely throw him some support. Just a great guy. So thanks for tuning in, Cheeks. For my niece, she loves AJ. Oh, can't thank you enough. Which is dope.
Hell yeah. She's 21. I'm kidding.
So before we head into the next topic, last thing you want to discuss about Palefest, maybe a little deep dark secret you can talk about, maybe I don't know, anything at all that you would just want to maybe say to everyone, a little snippet, which is only 2 days away.
Well, I think the fun in this year is that we have secrets. So there's been legit NDA signings between some behind the scenes people. So
really,
that should give somebody out there or some people out there some excitement.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
Oh, is there a costume contest again this year?
I think so. Yeah, I think me and Bishop talked about that 2 days ago.
Cool. Halloween just passed, and I'll speak on behalf of AJ. Definitely, it's my favorite time of the year, my favorite holiday, and also yours. And I love when that shit goes off on my computer. How was your Halloween season? Any cool new horror movies that you've seen recently?
No. I think the last horror movie that I saw that I was excited about was Talk to Me.
Talk to Me was cool. Did you see Late Night with the Devil? Fuck yeah. Check that out. Everyone in the chat, I'd say most people like Halloween and horror movies, shit like that. A really cool movie that came out, I think it was the end of last year. It's called Late Night with the Devil. I'm not even going to tell you what it's about. Watch it. It's like an hour and 15 hour, 20 minutes. It's a quick movie. It moves and then it's over. It's the shit. Check it out. Yeah. You're welcome, because it's really good. So check that out. So Late Night with the Devil. See, dude, I'm giving you a bunch of shit. You got Late Night with the Devil. You have Mallrats you have to check out.
Yep.
So thank you, Jason Lee. What's that?
You have to check out Chapel Roan.
Chapel Roan. I'll definitely check her out.
Fuck yeah.
Anything cool that you did during the Halloween season? I know you videoed a lot, had some cool videos, but anything maybe that you didn't talk about?
I broke my fucking arm in half. That was pretty cool.
That was in August though, right?
September 11th.
Oh, 9/11.
Never forget.
Never forget.
We getting canceled. My bone snapped in half like a plane flew into it. Oh god. Okay.
Whoa. That's aggressive right there.
Listen, that's just plain wrong. I can't stop. Okay. What do we do? Halloween, man. No. We did a lot of shit.
Who's that with you?
My best friend Ben. Whoops.
Yo, what's going on, Playboy?
He's my other half.
Speaking of Playboys, where's Corey been? I haven't seen him in a while.
We don't talk about that.
Okay. Well, if you see him, tell him I said hi.
If you see him, tell him I said, hey, you probably got a better chance of talking to him than I do.
Okay.
Jimmy Theodo said, don't make me design a twin tower broken arm. What did we start here? Halloween this season. We had downtown trick or treat, which is always fun. Get to hand out candy to the kids and let the locals come in and look around.
We didn't do any haunted houses or anything.
Dude, that's so crazy. I mean, we went to Matt's Halloween party and got to dress up for that. I got to dress like Kid Rock. That was fun. Dressed like Stone Cold. I hate that I can't remember shit. You saw my Kid Rock? Did you see my Stone Cold?
No.
Yeah.
Why did you go with Stone Cold? Are you a big wrestling fan?
Are you fucking with me right now?
Yeah, I'm setting you up that you can talk about it.
Yeah, dude. I told you I'm autistic as shit. I got this stupid belt in the back. I don't even watch WWE. I'm a fucking WWF. Why is this so backwards? Yeah, WWF, dude.
What about WCW, old school?
I was a WCW kid in the mid 90s. But dude, when Attitude Era really hit, it was fucking game over. There's nothing like the Attitude Era.
To me, there's nothing better than the NWO. That was just a game changer. I thought that was the shit. They would just come out and just beat the fuck out of everyone. Yeah,
I love the NWO. It got really like carried away, but the core like 3, yeah, that shit was cool.
Like the first year and a half, like even when you had like Buff Bagwell, Scott Norton, stuff like that. But then it got a little too crazy. Then they had the Wolf Pack, and then it was just it got a little too crazy. But old school NWO, like 96, 97, beginning 98.
Yeah.
Untouchable. And then fucking WCW was bigger than WWE.
I know.
Even like when I was in high school, because I'm 43, I'm old as fuck. But when I was in high school, even girls were like, yo, were we watching wrestling tonight? Like, it was the shit. It was great, man. Yeah. It was so cool. So
there's just something about those characters. Like, there's nobody out there like that now. Like, there is no Stone Cold. There is no Rock. There is no fucking Undertaker. Like, they've just never, ever been. There's never been someone since then that's been on those levels. And even, the WCW guys, like, dude, Scott Hall fucking ruled. And Kevin Nash fucking ruled. I don't know, man.
All right. So give me your quick top 4, your Mount Rushmore of wrestlers.
This is hard because I like characters and I like wrestling.
Sure.
And some people's wrestling careers weren't quite as memorable as the character that they were.
Like who?
Stone Cold.
Okay.
He got robbed of what his career could have been due to injuries or whatever, but I think he was the greatest character to ever exist. Then you got somebody like Kane, whose character's cool as shit and their abilities are cool as shit. That dude is a fucking behemoth.
Mm-hmm.
So those are definitely 2. It's so cliche to stick the Undertaker on there, and I feel like I was never as big a fan of him as I was of Kane or Kane and Stone Cold. I don't know. I even like the Road Dogg. Like I don't know.
So that he's Mount Rushmore, Road Dogg.
No, I can't put him on there.
No, hell no, you can't.
I will say I loved the Ministry of Darkness era, so I'll stick Undertaker on there too. Feels right.
Okay.
You know who the first guy that I really fucked with a lot was? This is going to be so stupid, but I loved his entrance, and I loved the way he dressed, and I loved his hair, and I just thought he was so cool, and I wanted to be like him when I grew up.
Norbin
Raven.
Smiley. Raven.
Yeah,
Raven was the man. Raven's flock.
dude, I loved Raven.
Billy Kidman, Perry Saturn. That stroke victim who walked around in the mesh shirt, long hair. I forgot his name.
You know whose character and matches I loved?
Who?
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
Because I hated him as a kid. I thought he was a fucking goober. And then I realized that's what he was supposed to be. And as I was a teenager watching him and shit, I was like, man, he's fucking hilarious and nailed this character. And he was a good wrestler.
Lodi. That's it. Well done, Jimmy. You sexy son of a bitch. And the chairman of WCW, La Parka. Remember him? He was a luchador. Yeah. He was chubby. He walked around there. He sucked.
Yeah.
All right. So again, I'm sorry. If you can recap your Mount Rushmore.
I think we're doing Kane, Stone Cold, Undertaker, and Raven, I guess.
Raven.
Dude, you know what? I always got excited when Shane McMahon fought too. His matches were always fun. But he's
that
not
dude.
like...
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. Jumping off.
He really didn't. Dude, your dad is the fucking one of the richest people ever, and you're still like, I'm gonna jump off this fucking 50-foot tower onto a table.
Yeah. So I know since you've been dying to know my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Triple H, he's my favorite. He's the GOAT for me. Like Triple H got me into working out. I remember he was always big, and then he got thick. Like he was gross, like so jacked.
Yeah,
like, fuck that. I always loved him. He's just great matches, and plus the pedigree. I never saw that move before. So when I was like, that's the shit. You're gonna drop someone on their face. You imagine actually really hitting someone with a pedigree in real life.
Mm-hmm. He's not allowed to do that anymore, right? Or like they're not allowed to do that move anymore.
I don't know.
Maybe they can. You can't hook their hands anymore behind their back.
Something.
I think it's like that.
Yeah. So Triple H is the GOAT for me. Huge fan of AJ Styles. I think he's the shit. He's just a really good wrestler, great athlete. Shit.
Alexa Bliss's butt cheeks.
Absolutely, butt cheeks. Sting definitely is one of my favorite of all time too. His intro was the shit.
Yeah.
Right? Just like looking like the Crow and just being in the rafters, and he had a
holding that bat.
Dude was the man.
Yeah. I like when he took that mask off and it's just the same face paint underneath.
It's great. I was always a huge fan of when he was 6 in the NWO. I thought he was badass.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was the one like X-Pac. I was like, yeah. But 6, fuck yeah. I have an NWO shirt with a 6 ball in the back upstairs right now. Don't make me put it on.
Dude.
Oh man. I don't know.
Gold Dust.
No.
Gold Dust is no. I take Raven off mine. I don't know how I fucking missed this. Booker T.
Booker T's the man.
I love Booker T. I don't know how I didn't think of him. Sorry.
It's all right. So Booker T. Shit. I know I'm missing someone and I can't think of it. Oh, Randy Orton. Fuck, I love Randy Orton. RKO is dope. And it's basically like the diamond cutter. So we would used to do that in like Spanish class. Teacher turn around, we just throw up the diamond, and someone would get up and throw the bang, and the teacher's like, "What's going on? ¿Qué pasa?" And I'm like, "Oh,
yo, it's me. It's DDP." Now he's a fucking yoga instructor.
He's the man. Love it. I don't know. We just completely went off the rails right there with wrestling. I
used to love Al Snow.
Did you?
Yeah, I used to always want a mannequin head that said "Help me" on it.
I'm surprised you don't have one.
I should just fucking. I don't know what's stopping me. There's literally. I'm an adult now.
You're a grown man.
Yeah, I can do what I want.
This comment I saw before, I didn't highlight it, but I need to get to it now. Bryson Durham says, I just wanted to update AJ and my Palefest family about my heart conditions and health issues from last year. I'm in the clear. Docs say I'm all good. Thank you all for the support.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Doesn't matter, like, not to be cheesy, but there's a lot of shit that goes on in life, and if you don't have your health, it doesn't matter. So good, man. Hope you're doing well. Good for you. Yeah, we were talking about wrestling. Oh, Halloween. Shit. So you were Stone Cold.
Mm-hmm.
You were Kid Rock,
Mm-hmm.
which I've seen you rock his attire before. Anything else cool for Halloween this year?
We saw Mushroom Head. Me and Mushroom Head made up. That was cool. We're friends
like
now.
the whole band.
Yeah, I've been buddies with certain members over the years, but I'm like really close with the drummer now, and I'm really close with somebody who runs a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, and he like wanted to make amends, which it was basically a meme at this point anyway. It's like the Mushroom Head beef. So yeah, we did. It's 2024. Who gives a fuck?
Is everyone wants to know, is Pig Bennis still in the band?
No,
Okay.
Pig Venus.
Pig Venus. I always like when I was a kid, I was like Pig Bennis.
Big penis.
So yeah. All right, cool. Well, it's good. Congrats on making amends with Mushroom Head.
Yep, I went out to Vegas for Tyler's wedding in October. That counts, right?
Yep.
That was great. That was a great time. That was probably my favorite thing from October.
Really?
It was a good trip.
Yeah. Did you do anything cool for Halloween there besides the wedding? Did you go visit any spot that was cool, or?
No, I literally flew in later here, but earlier there. I landed there at like 1 p.m. Went to Trash Bag Ghost's house, slept all day. We went out to dinner, came back, slept until the next morning, and then I went straight to Tyler's and was with him for the entirety of the wedding, and then Ubered back to Trash Bag Ghost's house, and I was on a plane by like 7:30 a.m.
Okay. Will Trash Bag Ghost be at Palefest?
He will.
Fuck it.
He's the fucking man.
He's the man. He was pimped out by my boy Haunt Former. I talked to you about that guy before, right? Big, he's a huge Halloween guy. For all things Halloween.
I don't know.
Oh, we'll watch him. We'll watch him behind the scenes. All right, we're an hour 20 minutes in, so we'll run up to the time because we're AJ and I are going to do a show later this month recapping Palefest and what's going on, and yeah, and our boy Xander's on tour currently. So when he comes back from tour, he's out right now with Tommy Vexed in the basically El Nino. That was El Nino before, which is awesome. So Xander, he's in Illinois tonight. Have a good show. Hope you're doing great. Enjoy your tour. Be safe, and we'll see when you get back. But anything else you want to say prior to ending the show tonight? Anything you want to chat about? Anything you've been dying to get off your chest? Anything you want to talk about Palefest that we didn't discuss yet?
Nope.
Everyone, make sure you if even let's say they can't be at Palefest this week, is there any like merch or anything that you're going to be posting that they can purchase so they can also be involved in some way?
Absolutely not.
Awesome. So guys, if you want some
to
shit,
make it as exclusive as possible.
cool. Well, put one shirt aside for our friend that we mentioned earlier, because if his parents are cool with it, I'm gonna mail him a shirt. So
Absolutely.
we'll do something. Yeah. All right, man. Well, everyone, thank you again for taking a few minutes out of this definitely historic election day and spending some time with two clowns. Really appreciate you taking the time. AJ, I appreciate you taking the time. I know you've been super busy. You have a lot going on. So, dude, it's always a pleasure hanging out with you and seeing you and chatting with you. And yeah, man, I'm real proud of you. I think this is dope that you and Bishop are doing all this stuff, and I'm glad to be part of it as well. So,
man.
yeah, man, real happy for you. Everyone have a great week, rest of the week. Hope your candidate wins. If you don't care, awesome. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, again, thanks for taking some time. Everyone have a great night. And that's about it. Check out the socials. And if you haven't yet and you're watching this and you have not subscribed to the House of Mask on YouTube, you fucked up. But it's okay. You still have time to redeem yourself. Make sure you go subscribe. And also, if you're watching this and you're like, you know what, that guy BonerJams is all right. If you could be so kind to check out Under the Bus. Subscribe. My boy Kurt, Jay, and Caleb will be on tomorrow night talking about some shit. I'll be in there in the chat at some point. So anyway, everyone have a great night. And yeah, man. Talk to you soon.
Bye.